Okay, what I've done here, I had a lot of run out on these jaws. In instance, I got the machine. And for a while I've been looking at tool post grinders and that sort of thing. Because something I'm going to have to do. Then yesterday morning, I had a workpiece in here, and I was pretty happy with what I had. So took it out, had to take it out outside the door, do a test fit. It was that a bit tight. No, I was lucky it wasn't overly tight, it was just that little bit, just a hair. But if I had to take, 200-300 of a millimetre off it, couldn't do it here. You would not get it centred. So you'd have to take this big lump off, put on the forejaw. They're heavy, you're dropping it down here on a bit of wood and you're trying to watch your fingers. Good second-hand ones haven't available. It's a pain. So I'm going to have to do something about this. And then I said, right, but I have another problem. Now I can build a tool post grinder. I had an idea because I have a few motors there, or washing machines and stuff like that. Okay, I can do that and get it mounted. But how do I keep the pressure on these? I see some guys on YouTube, and they will have little bits of metal stuck in here and in here, and just right the way around. They have to be exactly the right size, same size. There's a few variables in it that could set the thing off. More then will get around with a metal, let's say for argument's sake. No, it'll be much bigger than this. And maybe something like that. They'll have a threaded hole, stick it in with a bar, jam it, tighten it here at the back, and work as far as that. But I think there's a problem with that, because when you tighten, and you tighten here at the back, the front is going to open out. It'll only be a small bit, but it's enough to give you grief down the road. I wouldn't be quite happy, because that is normally what, and even I found when I was cutting these, the back was tight. And that's what happens. And you'll find, I just ran a little bit of something, but again I did the squirrel trick on it. Squirrel, he hides stuff and forgets how he hit his nuts and stuff. Way better finish. When you have play out here, your workpiece is going to have that bit of movement. And that's why you get all little rings and scrapes and stuff. I did a bit, I just took a shave off or something, and big difference from the way the machine was working before. So this was my problem. How do I pressurize those? So I can just divine inspiration, necessity, the mother of all inventions. I had a great plan first. Jesus, put a bit of pipe in and just keep boring the pipe until I hit these. And be careful and add pressure according as they wear. But then I thought, hang on a minute, why don't I just cut a chunk out? So this is what I did. Now this is just a bit of stuff I had lying around. It's not stainless, in case anybody thinks it's stainless. It was something, I can't remember what I was doing. I mean, there's cuts and gouges and everything on it, and it's not that smooth. I mean, it's good enough for a country job. So, over on the mill, with the rotary table, every 120 degrees, drill a 16mm hole, because 16mm was the biggest end mill I had, apart from one or two. This is smaller. I have a 25mm one of those with 3 tips on it. And there's enough room here that the middle part, the contact part, comes through quite a bit. Tighten it up and use, as I've seen people use, boring bars. Now, using the normal, what are they, GS tips, CNMGs on this thing, no. It would just eat the bit. But I have these, these are CNs as far as I know, NCs, 3120s. I got those from Cutwell Tools. Cutwell is who I would use mainly for drill bits, end mills and stuff. I know you can get cheap stuff on eBay and Banggood and Gearbest and all that. And they're okay. You can probably bang for the buck. You'll pay for this other stuff, but you'll get enormous life out of it. I've drills there for years from them. Now, these ones I got from them when I got this tool put. This from Cronus, and I do a bit of modification. It's hard, so they sent me these. And I don't know, a few days, maybe a week later, this thing arrives in the post. And now they didn't charge me, but there was a price on it. I think it was pretty expensive. I think it was around £20 sterling, and that's gone back a few years now, gone back 7 or 8 years. I think I'm not sure of the price, but it only has one tip on it, only one active tip, and I'm not sure what it is, but it'll cut anything, but very easily damaged. I just nipped it off the damn thing. I basically, I thought I was pretty much there, and I decided I was trying to colour these with a marker pen. So I took the whole thing out, put it back in. When I was trying to line it up, get back to square one, I actually tipped it and broke the tip. I'll be able to see that. Don't know. You can see there's just the one tip. It's just a little bit. It's obviously brazed or whatever in there. But man, it is something to cut. Absolutely brilliant. With the ordinary CNMGs, it would just bounce all over the place. With these, a little bit of vibration. One thing, I have nothing to lock down the cross slide. Top slide, yeah, she locks down, but this thing no. And even with these, you were getting, you'd be watching your needle, you're getting about a 100th of a millimetre waver on it. With this, little or nothing. I mean, even with those, a few times that I saw it going up to, close on 200ths of a millimetre of movement on the needle. That's a job I'm going to have to do. Take this off, get it over in the mill, drill, tap, probably use a stainless steel bolt with a brass, build up a nice bit of brass on the head to tight, just so you can nail this thing down. So that was my trick. I'll do I'll take a clip in a minute of this thing just to show what is in it. There's, 600ths, maybe. God, come on. Right, where is he now? Yeah, there's about 600ths of a millimetre in it. That's my trick. I haven't seen it done by anybody before, but obviously somebody might have it out there, I don't know, but I haven't seen it. And I had looked at a few YouTube videos of how guys were getting the pressure on these, because Joe Pine in one of his was explaining how these will tip. And don't he use a ring? I can't remember. But I knew I needed to keep pressure on them. So that's the trick, cheap trick. If it works for you, give us a like. Now I better go do something. Right, now this is the end result. Okay, so we go around. About 6. There we go. About 6/100ths of a millimeter. A 2.5 thou. That's pretty good for a job that isn't actually fully finished, but it's definitely good enough for a country job.